How's it going, guys? It is AJ here and welcome to another FIFA 17 video. So by the thumbnail and stuff you guys can tell that we're going to be looking at some sniping filters that are currently out. You guys can use them and some of them are absolutely insane. Just going to put it this way, there's one that's like a cheap method, like you only need a couple of thousand coins to do it and you can literally make so much. Like a few people are doing it, I guess. Like I found them quite easy to get, if I'm honest, and my connection has been absolutely rubbish. Like I don't know, I'll show you guys in a minute what happens to me, but I'll see if it happens to you anyway. I'll just go onto the transfer market. So the first sniping filter, and all of these I'll quickly show you actually before we jump into things. All of them are to do with the Sbc'S that are currently out. So we've got the Marquee matchups, all the Sbc'S here, like this Fernando Torres, David Luiz, El Shaarawy and all that, all to do with them. And by the way, that David Luiz looks absolutely crazy. And I know you need like an 89 rated team to do it. I'm not going to do it, don't worry, but he just looks absolutely insane, doesn't he? He looks absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, that's what we're here for. The Sbc'S are all to do with that, and the Player of the Month Lukaku, which I didn't actually go and get because one, I was at work when it was released, and two, I don't actually have the money. I did have quite a bit of money, and I'm going to explain this to you guys. I went and bought some packs. I went and bought two 125k packs yesterday. I got Vazquez, 82 rated from two 125k packs. That is ridiculous. Like, my pack luck is that bad. If you guys watch my weekly reward, you'll see that my pack luck is shit anyway. Like, I don't really expect to get like the Messis, Ronaldos and stuff in like gold 2, gold 3, but even when I was getting gold 1 and stuff, like I got nothing. I've never had a walkout, never had anyone over 100k, nothing. And yes, they just topped it off, two 125k packs. I just thought this is going to be one time to get a walkout. No, but yeah, got fuck all from it and not too happy, to be honest. I sold most of them, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Give you my soft story. I'm gonna get straight into the sniping filters. So the first one is in the Marquee matchups. Like not many of the Marquee matchups actually have any sort of sniping filters, like Liverpool Everton one, the Hoffenheim Berlin I think it is, and then the two random teams in the Norwegian league, I don't know how to pronounce those. None of them have sniping filters. The only one that has one is in the Eredivisie, and that is between Ajax and Final. So yeah, pretty much all you need to do, go gold, and then you can switch up to Netherlands, because all of these seem to be going for an absolute ton at the moment. So yeah, Ajax, Netherlands, you can see they're probably going for about a K. You could sell them for. I might do some sniping if I can really be bothered. So yeah, sell them for about 950 even, because there weren't actually any on there. There's a few. So yeah, sell them on for 950. I'm gonna try and get some, so I'll put that down to 800, and I'll show you guys for the first couple of seconds. Look, this is what it does. Perform in search. And that's on my first search. I've done jack shit, and I just get that for some reason. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's an update or like so they sort of stop people from sniping and stuff. But it's ridiculous. Like, my connection's always been quite good, and I've always been able to snipe. And just recently, nothing's changed, nothing at all, and I just can't do it. Like, if you guys have problems with it, put it down in the comment section. I don't really know. Might just be me. Could be my internet. I don't know. Could be something to do. I ain't got a clue. But yeah, I just can't seem to snipe, so I don't think I'm going to do many. Like, I might cover a few sniping filters and get some snipes as well, but I can't see me doing many because it just does this and it just takes forever. Like, a lot of these will normally be popping up, but I bet I've missed like 3 where the bloody performance search happens, and it's just not going to happen, is it? I can't see it happening. No, I can't be bothered to do it, to be honest. So we're going to try and get some of the other ones, obviously. But yeah, the other one is Feyenoord, and as you can see, look, they are literally just going for the same. No 800 coins. I've put that up to about 1,000, and there should be some. Yeah, 1,000 coins. You could probably sell them on for about 850 then. Yeah, about 850 you want to sell them on for, maybe 900 coins. Depending on which ones you get, of course. Like, if you go get a right back or left back, they might be worth a bit more. So yeah, definitely check your prices, check what ones you actually get and stuff, because they could be a lot more than you expect. I've had that happen to me a lot. So yeah, you want to put it down to about 750 coins, and always check how much they're currently going for, because when this video might be out, they might be 1,000 coins, might be 1,200, they might be 800 coins, or you might not be able to do it. They might just be min price or anything, you don't know. They change all the time. The market is crazy, especially now because like the FUT birthday and stuff, and obviously like when I'm recording this, it is what, like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and when the video's out, obviously FUT birthday and stuff will be out. So yeah, you want to be careful with that. Make sure that you are actually checking the prices before you do these sniping filters, because if you go on there and you're like, got, I don't know, you go, oh, 850 coins, and then one pops up, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll get him, go get him, and he sells for 850 or something. You don't really want to be doing that because it is a bit of a pain and you're going to lose money from it. But yeah, the next sniping filter, this is an absolute genius one. This is what I meant. Low budget as well. So if you search Netherlands and then gold and like 650, you'll see that keepers pop up. Like, I don't think there's any other player. Might get the odd one, I don't know. But it's pretty much keepers. Oh no, it was literally just keepers. So you go defenders, there's none. Midfielders, there's one, that is a snipe. And yeah, and then it's the same with forwards, obviously. You go forwards, there's probably a snipe, yeah. So they pop up a lot, you guys can see that. Like, I didn't really mean to see them, there weren't meant to be anything in there, but yeah, you guys can see that they pop up a lot. What you want to do, there's a few ways of overcome this. You can either just search defenders, because they go for about 1,000, they did go for about 1,000 coins anyway. So that's what I mean, or you can actually go for centre backs. I know they go for about 1,200-ish. They were about 1,200, right. This is absolutely mugging me off. They're going for about 950 coins a centre back. You can sell them on for that anyway, depending on which ones you get once again. So what I'm going to do, you can, this is a sniping filter, you can go defenders, put it to defenders, and go down to like 800. I think that left back's going to pop up, isn't it? Yeah, that left back is going to pop up, but yeah, go under that, go to 600 coins, and obviously people will pop up because most of them are non-rare anyway, and there's a shit ton of like Holland players, like Netherlands players out there. So you guys go and get these because they'll pop up a lot. Believe me, they will, especially when FUT birthday and stuff comes out. So gonna work extremely well. Even if you go 600 coins. But yeah, if you want to actually overcome this, like get rid of the keeper and stuff, what you can do, and if you want to like broaden your search, if that's what it's called, I don't really know, like give yourself a variety of players to actually go and get, like that probably isn't even a sniper, I don't know. But what you can do, I'm going to see if he's sold or not. No, he hasn't, right. So that's not a sniper. What you want to do, put it down to 650 coins, and you can see that no midfielders, defenders or anything pop up unless they are a snipe. And what you want to do is literally just put it to whichever one you want to start on. 600 coins, or check the price, like I always say. Go to defenders, skip to midfielders, there's a snipe, try and win that or whatever, I don't know. And then just keep going through them, like forward, midfielder. Oh, so annoying. This actually really pisses me off because it doesn't normally do it. But forward, midfielder, defender, just keep going through those. Don't want to go to goalkeeper or any, because that's, like, if you go 20, that's when you're going to get the goalkeeper and stuff. So try and avoid that as best as you can. But believe me guys, these pop up a lot. They really do. And like I keep saying, it might just be my connection, but you guys can imagine how many Dutch players are out there that get enlisted for under 600 coins. A lot of them anyway. Like, people are stupid on FIFA, they really are. The amount of people I see listing players up so cheap, like a lot cheaper than they go for, whether that's a rage sell or a stupid sell, I don't really know. But if you're doing this for a minute, you're going to get some profit, you're going to actually win some players as well, because they do pop up. And I'm sort of mugging myself off here, but I can't snipe for shit, I really can't. So yeah, you guys are better off if you can actually snipe. Or if you guys want, I've actually just realised this, go to Netherlands, put it to max price, like 600 coins, and then just bid on everyone. Like, I don't know, you might have to go a bit further, but look, this guy might win this person here for like 300-400 coins. Even if you win them for 600, just go put them up for 700, 800 or something, you're going to make yourself profit. Do some mass bidding, because you can win a lot from this. I don't normally recommend mass bidding because I don't really do it, but I'm going to try it just to see if it works. I'm probably going to outbid it on loads of these, aren't I? And this is why I don't do it, because it just takes freaking ever and I can never get anything done. Look, it's just taking too long. I can't do it, I'm not going to bother doing that. I know some of them will come through, but like if you go bid like 500 coins, something like that, even if you bid 350, no, say 400 coins, and you bid on, I don't know, 20, you might win 2 or 3, but obviously the higher up you go, 550, you're more likely to win them, and you go sell them on depending on which. Look, that someone's put a bid 700, so I could have made profit if I got it, but that's the whole point of mass bidding. You're going to lose some, you're going to win some. But yeah, that is another sniping filter, guys. Look, it's going up and up, like 800 coins as well, 850, it'll probably go up to like K, maybe 2K, I don't know, depending on how much this guy goes for. But like I said, there's not many sniping filters that you guys can actually use to do the marquee matchups, but one of the other sniping filters, this isn't in the marquee matchups, you guys can actually go and snipe if you've got the coins. These are sort of extra ones that you can go and use. Obviously you've got the Lukaku in form, quite expensive to be honest, but if you can afford it, go do it, because I think they do pop up a lot. Put that to 201, shouldn't find any if it loads. There we go, no. So we've cleared that. Can't get his screen card anymore because that's going for a lot less. So yeah, how much is he actually going for? I don't know how much he's going for. He might be a lot of coins. Obviously he's going to be, but if you've got the money, say if you've got some players, you can go make so much profit from this. It's ridiculous. 480 is his cheapest at the moment, but that's not really selling. If you put your one up for like 477 or whatever you feel comfortable with, whichever one you think will sell, put it down, I don't know, say 15, 20k, something like that, so you can actually guarantee yourself profit. You guys can search, and I bet you it might take a while, but you will probably get one if they pop up, because not many people have like 300-400k just sitting there in their club. So you might actually have a good chance of winning this if one pops up. That's not really a sniping filter, I know, but it's just that it is. A lot of these are actually players that their prices have risen and people are putting them up for their previous price. Say they were 2k, they're now gone up to 6k. People are still listing them for around 2k, so that's when you can come in and get your snipes. So one of the other ones, literally, this is sort of a sniping filter once again, I guess. You just snipe anyone 84 and over, really, because you've got the Fernando Torres and the David Luiz and whatever. Their SBC, you need like an 88, 89 rated team. Not many people can actually do that because it's so freaking expensive. But players like Xavi Martinez, I was sniping him yesterday. That's a really good one to do. Where is he? Xavi Martinez. So he's an 85, I believe. And if you put it up to like 4k, 5k, I don't think he's there yet. 5.5, no. 6k, he is not there still. 6.5, no. Right, he's gone up a lot. I should have just kept him because I was sniping him for like 3, 4k and I was selling him for like 5.2, 5.3, and he's 7.5k. 7.5k, so probably list it for 7.2 just to make sure. But what you want to do, put it down to say 6.5k, get a sniping from there, and a few will pop up, especially like I said, after the FUT birthday, 6 o'clock or whatever. When this video is out, basically you'll be able to do these sniping filters a lot better than I can do them now, because there's nothing out, there's no packs and stuff. So yeah, that's not really working out great for me, but I'm just showing you guys the sniping filters that you can use right now. So yeah, that is another one. Just go snipe some players. You guys know 84 rated players. You got like Ben Ager, Adjuries, and be careful. Like if you're going John Terry, he's got a downgrade, so you're not going to be able to do him. But there's plenty more 84 rated guys. Just go on the concept squads, skip all the way along to 84 if you're stuck, or just type in on like FootWiz or something like that. I don't know. You'll find an absolute ton of them, or anything above really, because I think like pretty much everyone has gone up in price. Let me think of a higher. Like Oblak. He will be high, I think. It will be a lot of coinage. So let me check his price. I'm guessing he's over that. Yeah. So a lot of people are using him. He was probably like 5k, and now you're looking at like 16, 17k just for Oblak. And he was literally, I think he was probably about 8k, I reckon. I don't really know how much he was, but he's freaking expensive now just because of the SBC. So yeah, if, I don't know, say you sell him for 17k, put it down to, just to make sure that you make profit, put it down to like 14, 15k, snipe from there. You guys know how to snipe, and just keep going from there. Some other players that you can actually go and snipe, I'm going to say like Alderweireld, he'll be a good one because he's 85 rated at like for the SBCs and stuff. Plus you've got the Player of the Month Lukaku, so his price has probably gone up. So let me check this, probably looking at about 7, 8k. Because I sold mine, I did make an investment for it, and a lot of them I did make a loss on, like for my Player of the Month investments, because I didn't sell them on, I didn't have much time, and yeah, I managed to lose some profit on there. But I did make some profit as well, which is a bonus, so I sort of broke even, I guess. Yeah, you're looking at about 8.2k, that's probably a snipe, because I searched 8.7, if you go 8.8, he's just about there. So they're 16 minutes till they're finished, so you want to list them for about 8.5 just to make sure he sells. So I'd say go down to about 7.6, 7.7, I don't know, something along those lines. You'll find some, because he was literally like 4 or 5k probably when, like, before this actually came out. So yeah, pretty much my advice to you guys is to go and snipe obviously some of the other sniping filters that I've showed you today, and also the 85 or 84 and overs, because they've just gone up in price. And a lot of people, when FUT birthday comes out like 6 o'clock and stuff, when that comes out every day, these players' prices are going to go through the roof. They're going to go so high, and a lot of people are going to be opening packs like lightning rounds or whatever they bring out. They're all going to be opening those, So many packs will be open, so many players will be packed, so many will be listed, and a lot cheaper than now. So you guys, I don't know, Alderweireld might be going for that, and so many will pop up for like 5k, where people just want to sell him and buy more packs. You guys can go absolutely crazy, just do whatever. It is entirely up to you guys whether you use these or not, but there's probably more sniping filters out there. If I've missed some, sorry, but drop them in the comment section below if you have any more. But that is all for this video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like and be sure to subscribe.